What would you do if a single bet cost you everything? My name is Brittany, and I chose the topic of the problems with gambling because I come from a family of gamblers. Today, I want to talk about how gambling can lead to financial problems, relationship issues, and mental health issues. I have this PowerPoint to kind of go along. This was my attention getter of what would you do if a single bet cost you everything, and my 3 causes of financial problems, relationship problems, and mental health issues. According to www.helpguide.org, gambling can happen in more forms than just slots. That's all I used to think about it. But there's betting in sports and games. There's scratch-offs, roulette, and poker are all forms of gambling. And it's becoming more addictive because you don't have to go to the casino. There are apps now you can download and win money or lose money to play on your phone. So it's easy. It's easy accessible. But being addicted to gambling is usually associated with other disorders such as ADHD, stress, and depression. The first issue I want to talk about is financial problems or hardships. Gambling is not always winning. So if you go in with, $100 and like, okay, this is what I'm going to spend. Well, you may end up spending, $300 because you just keep thinking, okay, I'm fixing to win. And that's not always the case. So then there goes money for bills and stuff like that. I had a cousin who actually did that. He had just bought him a truck and got addicted to gambling and ended up losing it because he didn't pay for it. The second issue is relationship problems. It obviously causes trust issues and financial issues when you're spending all your time and money, doing that. And there's bills that need to be paid. So whatever you're putting your time and money into, you're putting more of that into that and then your relationship. Lastly is the mental health. Mental health, it causes stress, anxiety, and depression from addiction. But the addiction doesn't just affect you because first thing about it is you have to admit it. You can't be in denial about it. But it affects the people around you, as in your relationships and your friendships. If you get to the point like you're so addictive, you start taking money from your friends or your spouse or something. If you take money to, just like with any other addiction, you're taking money and using it on that, you're gonna lose some friendships and relationships. So it's not just affecting you. According to jflowershealth.com, over 73% of individuals who have an addiction to gambling also have an alcohol problem. You have to be over 21 to gamble, and so with that meaning you can drink too. At the casinos, you have all these people walking around just serving you drinks, and so it's very easily to become addicted to both alcohol and the gambling itself. And with the alcohol, you may not pay attention to how much you're actually losing your money. So it's just something to think about. In conclusion, gambling affects many aspects of your life. Like I said, it affects other people too, not just yourself. There is a national hotline for gambling, and it is 1-800-MY-RESET. And then just for the Arkansas hotline, the number is 844-779-2637 for any of your help that you may need if you are struggling with addiction to gambling. This is my last point of my PowerPoint. And like I said, it just restates everything that it can lead to: depression, stress, and anxiety, loss of friendships, relationships, and financial hardships. Thank you for letting me share.